We're live?
We're live. There we are. Hey, how is everyone doing today? So good. It's a beautiful day here. But Sarah and I are really leveling up, and we've came across a few things that are very important in your business right off the bat. And one of them is what we want to talk about today with the importance of having an avatar in your business and who your ideal client is. Because if you don't know that, then it's hard to, first of all, scale your business, but it's hard to know how to communicate with your audience, right? So we wanted to talk today about how to create your avatar and what to do around the whole instance of having an avatar.
So here's the thing. I have a marketing background. I took marketing in college, and they stress the importance of this. And if you hire any marketing team, they are going to stress the importance of having an avatar, figuring out your message and dialing in your offer, right? Because I want you guys to write this down, because you're going to hear it from everywhere. And I hear it from everywhere, and it's ingrained in me, is if you try to sell to everybody, you will sell to nobody. Okay. And people get very fearful, especially coaches, consultants who are in this business and they're looking to get some income coming in so that they can scale their business. They get afraid to niche down, right? They get afraid to go very specific. But I guarantee you, the more specific you are, you will find your people and they are ready to buy right now.
Yeah, absolutely. My mindset and frame of mind around when I was just starting into businesses was that this product can help anyone and everyone, and I didn't have an avatar. So what I was finding was people I was talking with, one, didn't need my product or service because I wasn't specific on who I was chatting with. But then also the quality of the person you're talking with needs to match what it is that you offer. Right. Yeah. So if your avatar, or if you don't have an avatar, it's hard to be going into conversation with people knowing how you can even help them if you really don't know much about them. Right. So having an avatar right there itself too sets up the language for your entire business. A lot of people do their business on Facebook and have Facebook communities, just like this one that you're in right now. So when you have your Facebook group and your Facebook community, or however you do it, you need to have a message in there as well. So that message needs to connect, I guess, with your avatar, right? Yeah. So it's hand in hand.
Yeah, it's a complete framework, right? So you have your avatar, you have your message, you have your offer, then you have your branding, right? That attracts them in. The images start to attract them in. And then from there, your sales team is able to have conversations with them. Now, yes, I know that you want to help everybody. We do too. We are on a mission too. But remember that your product or service comes with a cost, right? And that cost is going to change somebody's life. So as much as we do want to help everybody, you have to be mindful of, one, your time, your sales team's time, your marketing team's time. You have to be mindful of that. So when we're in conversation, we know exactly who we're talking to. Good morning, everybody.
Absolutely. Right. So it's just as simple as sitting down with what your business is and just sketching out. When I think of an avatar, I think of like a video game, how when you start it, you get to make that person that you're going to use, right? So that's exactly what you do here for your business, is just sit down and think deeply about who you want to be talking to. Who do you want your audience to be? Right? And that's right there going to go hand in hand with what it is you have to offer. And like Sarah just said, be specific on your avatar. So what does he or she look like? Do they have brown hair, black hair, blonde hair? Like, be that specific. Think in your mind as if you're creating a person. Like, as person, what are their interests? What do they like? What do they dislike? What do they do? How old are they? right?
What are their qualities? Are they motivated? Are they determined? Do they like to read? Do they seek out training? Do they go to events? What is their current job that they're doing? Here's a hint. If you're watching this right now, most likely you're in a business because you're in a business group right now. You're here to learn. So most likely your avatar is going to be someone like you.
Yeah. Right. So what are their core values? What do they love? What do they believe in? And write it all down. And then once you've wrote it down, you can even draw a sketch of the person and what they would look like. Give that person a name. Because when you do this, it sets up the framework for your entire business. Yeah.
Mine's laminated. Her name is Ava. I've named her Ava. Here's a little bit about Ava. She's 38 years old. She's been married for 14 years to the love of her life and best friend, huge supporter of her dreams and goals. She has 2 kids. They're 8 and 12. She's a college graduate. She works in corporate and she has a $100,000 plus salary. She lives in LA and she drives a Lexus RXL. The gurus she follows are Bob Proctor, Sarah Blakely, Tony Robbins, and Oprah. She loves reading personal development books like Think and Grow Rich, The Strangest Secrets, and The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. She lives comfortable, has manageable consumer debt, but wants to be completely financially free. She spends time on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, looking for her ideal client. She's an entrepreneur, self-development junkie. She's passionate. She's fierce. She's money-driven. She's career-focused, and she's tenacious. She's the CEO of her own independent consulting business. The seminars she attended have been Paradigm Shift, GoPro, and UPW. She loves being busy, staying healthy, clean eating, exercising. And her favorite quote is, "If you want success, the training never ends."
That specific.
Now, I know who she is, but now I need to find out her frustrations and her fears, what's holding her back from reaching her goals, and her wants and aspirations. And then, of course, her key purchase drivers, right? What's going to cause her to purchase from me so that I can help her? What's going to cause them to purchase from you? What are those driving factors? So I'll give you a little bit of background about Ava. Ava is highly successful in her corporate career, but she is feeling unfulfilled. She is trading time for money and missing out on moments with her family. She is ready to quit chasing the check and live out her true purpose, which is ditching the 9-to-5 and creating life by her design. Ava is a leader and wants to help others create time and financial freedom. She currently has a disorganized and unfocused team. She's feeling frustrated, overwhelmed, lost, out of control, and exhausted. Between corporate and trying to build her business, she's working 15-hour days. She's on the phone and computer all day, and she is the primary trainer for all her new team members. So that's Ava now. That's Ava now. So you need to find out what your avatar is now. What are their struggles with right now? Okay, so Ava's fears and frustration is her team isn't duplicating. The team is not performing and showing up. They're not hitting targets. She's doing all the closing by herself. She's working in between corporate and to grow her business. And she's a mom. And as moms, you come home, you do even more work. So she's plugging in 15 minutes here and there while she can. Her fears are losing her business to competitors, not being seen online, missing out on family time, and not being successful. And Ava wants to increase the capabilities of her team, scale her business, be the #1 success coach in the world. She wants a multi-million-a-year coaching company. She wants to be a best-selling author, YouTube sensation. And her aspiration and commitments are personal growth and development, hiring a mentor, and serving her clients. See how that's the goal that's going to get her there. That's her aspirations. That's what's motivating her to move forward. So her key purchase drivers are going to be, she wants to create an award-winning sales team. Okay. She wants to duplicate her team to scale her business. She wants to stand out online. She wants to raise her online presence and confidence. And we all know that you can't build a multi-million-dollar business by yourself. Right? It takes a lot of work. You'd have to do the onboarding and the scaling and the marketing and the advertising, the closing calls. It's exhausting. So the objection she may have is, will this help her team close? What will it cost? and how much time commitment is needed, right? Because right now, Ava doesn't have a lot of time. She's working her business in 15-minute increments. So after Ava hires, Authentic Sales on Demand, Kaylee and I, she is going to have a well-oiled sales team with a sales lead manager that runs her sales department. She's confident in control. She's focused on growing, scaling her business, and no longer in the training and the operation mechanics. So important. She is successful and she has a champion mindset. Ava's team is helping to train more leaders of the future.
Yeah. So you see how Sarah just walked you through exactly who she is, her problem, and the solution, right?
Yeah.
That's how specific you need to be with your avatar. Because when you set yourself up right out the gate with an avatar and you know exactly who your target audience is, your business will be a lot more successful, because that right there dials it in so much that it weeds out the people coming in. Because right now, your business, you probably have set up, or your marketing team, whoever you have doing it, you have it set up where they come into your group. You have questions specific for your avatar, right? The questions for your group and entering your group are specific on, does it match my avatar? So right there, those questions are bringing your avatar into your group and into your business and exposing them to the trainings and the value that you give. Now, you can probably see with listening so far that if you don't have an avatar, you might see now why your business is so broad.
Yeah.
Right? So
because let's look at network marketers, okay? Because there's two different types of network marketers. There's a network marketer who is gung-ho, who's going to do whatever it takes, is fully committed into their business and jumping all in, taking all the training. They're in this for the long haul. They're the ones that are networking, they're lead generating, right? That's a good avatar. Then there's a network marketer who just posts on their page and expects people to come to them, right? I'm being honest here. I'm really being honest, right? So because network marketing is more than just posting a photo of the product that you have, it's networking. That's why it's called network marketing. Network meaning you have to talk to people. Okay. So those who are out there who are not copy and pasting a script in your messenger saying, hey, I just started this new business, think you absolutely love this product, and meanwhile, I have an eating disorder and I don't want to buy your weight loss product. Because you know nothing about me, right? You know nothing about me because you're just out there spamming your friends list. But if you have a community where you invite people in, you know your avatar and your message, you know who you're targeting, it makes the conversation a lot smoother. Now, we don't just dismiss everybody. So we don't dismiss those network marketers. We show them love too. Do we show them as much love? No, but we still tag them in things. We still invite them into our community because you also want to build super fans. Because super fans they love you and they want to be part of what it is that you're doing, even if they don't purchase from you.
Yeah, absolutely. But you can see there with the two types of network marketers, right? If your avatar is a network marketer, you have to be specific on what kind.
Yeah.
Because that's going to set you up for everything. Now, it doesn't have to be hard to think about an avatar. It just has to align with what your message is and what your business is, right? And it's a lot easier when you have your audience dialed in, right? If you think about, I don't know why this popped in my head, but Golf World or something, there's like a golf store. Their avatar is a golfer, right? Because that's who's going to go there and buy their product and service.
Babies are us.
Yeah, babies are us. Hockey World, Hockey Life, that's their avatar, that type of
Home
person.
sense.
Yeah,
right?
Home sense. Yeah. So
Weight
that's
Watchers.
Yeah,
right?
They all have an avatar, right? Because they need to know who they're trying to attract to their business. So if you don't have an avatar, highly, highly suggest coming up with one and sitting down and writing one out, all the qualities. And it doesn't have to be where you sit down and it takes forever to do. Just sit down here and there. Every time you think of a quality that your avatar might have through trainings that you're doing or through coaching that you may have already, something may pop into your head and you think, oh, I really want my avatar to have this quality. Add it to your avatar sheet, right? And then like Sarah has hers laminated, post it by your desk. So when you're setting your intention for the day in your business, you can read your avatar, set your intention, and say, okay, I'm going to go out and connect with people today that fit my avatar.
So we get asked this a lot. Can you have more than one avatar? Yes, you totally can. We don't recommend more than 3. Right? So you might have a sales team, and this whole team has an avatar. Right? So your sales team has an avatar, and then you can have an avatar. Maybe one's female, one's male, right? Maybe one's stay-at-home mom and one's a corporate. You can have 2, but you don't want to intertwine them, and you don't want to make it so broad where you're like, well, my avatar is female, she's age 20 to 50, right? That's too broad. You want to be specific. So Ava's 38 years old. So I'm looking for somebody around that age, right? But I'm not going to say, okay, 25 to 50, but I'm around 38, right? Because my avatar is in a place to purchase, right? At 38, you should be well established to be able to afford to level up your business if that's something that you're in. If you're not, then we need to chat because it doesn't get better as you get older if you're not established now. And so she's already in corporate. Like, I want to work with people who are in corporate, you know, who are in that buying power and who are ready to level up their business. They're fierce. And you also need to have, which is very important, you need to have a mission statement and your core values, because the two have to go hand in hand, because you're bringing clients in, and we've worked with clients who just don't show up, right? They pay the money, they don't show up, they don't do the work, then they blame you, right? Because they're like, oh, you told me that this was going to work. And then you're like, well, did you do the work? Well, no, I just did this half of this. Well, that's why you're not getting the results. It's like buying the gym membership and not showing up in the gym and expecting the weight to come off. It doesn't work that way, right? So you also want to be particular on who you work with, because it represents your business and your brand.
Yeah. So you can have avatars for every area of your business. Like you just said, Sarah, have an avatar for your ideal customer or client, but then have an ideal customer or an ideal avatar for the manager of your sales team. Have an avatar for your marketing team. What does your marketing team look like before you have that? Or even if you do have one and you're not getting the results you want, create the avatar. Because if you're in something right now and you're not getting the results, but the person keeps telling you, we're going to get there, well, you know, you have the power to say, no, this isn't working for my business. Decide the avatar and what you want it to be to work, and then move on. Find something that's going to help you. Because you don't have to, what's that, Sarah?
Avatar for your VA.
Yeah.
Right? Avatar for your sales team. Like, that's the thing. This is your business. You are in charge. It is your business. You're the one spending the money. You're the one investing. Okay. So if you feel like something's not working out for your business, it's okay to move on. Trust your intuition. It is never wrong.
Yeah. Trust what it is that you feel, because you call the shots. You make the decisions. And when you're in a place and you're thinking about the avatar, it's basically just the person you want to be working with. You want to be working with as a client or as somebody on your team, right? It's the qualities in them. It's their characteristics. It's what they believe in and their core values. It doesn't have to be an extravagant thing. It's just, and it's not even you being picky. It's just you being specific on what you want your business to look like. And trust me, when you do sit down and you build this person in your mind and you put it on paper, you're going to raise your frequency to thinking about the things and the qualities that you want to work with. So that's going to attract it to you as well. Like before, I had an avatar and I just had the mindset of working with everyone and helping everyone. That's exactly what I was getting. I was getting everyone and anything, and what I was doing couldn't serve them because they, one, didn't need it, or two, didn't have the audacity to even respond to my messages. That's not the person I'm looking to connect with. So when I dialed it in, yes, you still kind of get the people that, aren't your avatar, but very quickly you can notice that, okay, that's not my avatar, move on.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. So true. And it's so important. Like, it's so important because you set the foundation, especially if you're early in your business and you don't have many clients, you set the foundation, right? Because you want quality clients because you want those testimonials, because those testimonials are going to drive your business, right? And referrals. So setting those with the right person who's going to get the results. And being picky on who you want to work with. What you have to offer is life-changing, right? It's life-changing. When you're going to save somebody's marriage, or you're going to help somebody duplicate in their business, or you're going to help somebody raise their confidence, or you're going to help somebody lose weight, or you're going to help somebody, increase their income, that's priceless, right? So charge accordingly and know who you're going to help.
And know your value. Know your value as the person you are and the business you have.
Yeah. One final thing, and then we encourage you guys to head over to our podcast. We're going to have an amazing episode for Monday. So make sure you guys check in on Monday at Mindset Theory Podcast on Apple and Spotify. But one last thing. If you're in business and you're not in conversation, you're just working a hobby. Right? Like, your business does not grow by posting videos like this, by doing 5-day launches and not being in conversation. You have to be in that conversation. So having your avatar will help you to start that conversation and to know who it is that you're looking for, so you can pre-qualify.
Absolutely. All right. We will see you guys tuning in on Monday to hear that.
Yeah.
Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.